YouTube channel. I am Stephanie, and today we're doing another kitchen rant. I was going to do this as a couch rant. My God, I can't speak. But I didn't feel like sitting down. I wanted to stand up and move around a little bit. So welcome back. As you can see, Jack's in the background. I needed something except my sink showing off my background. So say hello to Jack, because we all love Jack. It is Saturday. As you can see, I don't know if you can really see outside, but it's gloomy, it's rainy, it's gross. So I got my comfort sweatshirt on, and I have a little topic to talk about. So I got my tea too, because your girl loves tea. Fuck coffee. It's the tea. But I wanted to talk to you guys about recovery. I know Jen did a little Jeep rant about recovery, but I wanted to go a little more in depth because I just went for a therapy session, which I'll get into, which has helped me tremendously. But let's go back from to the beginning, really. As you know, I work out on occasion. I never really took recovery or stretching or sleeping into accountability when it comes to making a lifestyle in the fitness world. I just thought, as long as I'm going and I'm working out and I feel good, it'll be great. And back in the day when I was a young little child, recovery was great because even though I was in some soreness or pain, I would always, get over it quickly and go on with my life. As I got older, I realized that your body slows down. And knock on wood, I've never had any major injuries. It's usually like a pull or anything. Nothing major. No surgeries, no injuries, nothing that really hindered me for a long time. So I'm grateful for that. But I would say in the last year or so, I've had more issues, a lot with my leg, which we have come to realize that my hips are super tight. And I do realize I do need to stretch and do recovery a lot more, which I'm hopefully in 2025 going to listen and do this. But for today, I wanted to talk about, for some of you that have known me and stuff, I've had this like shoulder issue. Sleeping sucks. Like, I wake up, my neck is stiff. I've been getting headaches. It's like down in my lat, but into my shoulder, into my neck. I've been to the chiropractor. They've adjusted me. I've been to massage therapists. I've been to 2 different massage therapists, and every time they massage me, they always go, "Oh my God, the knots. Oh, the knots." And I can feel them when I touch myself. When I touch myself, I can feel the knot, like even knots in my neck. So I was getting to the point in the last couple of weeks that I'm like, I don't know what else to do. Like, massages give me relief, but then within a day or two, I'm back to being stiff or hurting or whatever. I do have a gun at home, not a real gun. Well, I do have a real gun, but a thorough gun that I'll use and get into. I've had friends like get into the back over here that I can't really put a lot of pressure on. And like I said, that helps me in like for like 2 hours or so, but then I get back being stiff. working out has never caused a problem. I fatigue quicker, and I can see, especially if I'm doing like standing military press, that this side of my body is weaker just than this side, but I think it was because of the knot in me. So yeah, so I decided, what else am I gonna do? Like I can't keep going back and just like having it be cool for like a day or two and then go back to being in pain. It hasn't like really, I'm saying in pain where I can live my day-to-day life, but it's like even driving, like if I'm stopped at a light and I have to turn like this way, it would kill me to turn this way. So the other morning, last week sometime, I decided to go on and just Google like massage therapists near me. And a company came up that I was like, well, where the hell is this? So I saw that it said For Haven Wellness. And then when I looked at the address, I realized, Jesus, I live like almost on top of this place and I've never seen it before. So I went onto the website. I was looking specifically for massage therapy. As I went on to the website, I saw that they had all kinds of different therapies. Now, mind you, I am not science-based. I'm just talking about what I've heard. Some of this went over my head, but after I got explained what all of this therapy did, it made sense. But for me to sound like I know what I'm saying, I'm going to keep it really basic for you people. I am actually going to link down below. The guy I did go to did a podcast and explained pretty much everything he does. I'm going to link it down below when I post the video so you guys can check it out and get more of like a scientific, professional breakdown of it. But as I went onto the website, I saw that he does like FSM therapy, NKT therapy, ANF therapy. And as I was like reading through some of the stuff, he does massages too. I was like, I wonder if one of these would actually benefit me. So what I did was I emailed them, and then they called me. They asked me what the issues I was having was. I told him what the issue was, and he said I would probably benefit more from the ANF therapy. He said it doesn't seem like it's anything major, instead of going straight to just a basic massage. So I was like, okay, cool. Now, this is the cool thing about it, that I thought it was pretty cool. I booked online for a session. He said to book for the 30-minute session. So I went online and he said to me, do not pay for it. Reserve the time you want to come and then we'll work on you. If it does not work, then of course you don't have to pay. So I was like, oh, that's kind of dope. All right, cool. So either or, I was going to try this treatment and see how it was. So this was on, I think, last Monday. I saw that they had an opening on Tuesday, so I booked an appointment. I went there. For one, let me just tell you, it's 2 seconds from my house. So for one, that's a woo woo win for me. Two, the place is super cute. And three, the guy that I saw was Brian Huggins. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. Huggins. I think it's Huggins. But when I walked in, he was just the most chill, cool dude ever. You can talk to him. It was just a really good atmosphere. I felt comfortable and everything. Well, we get into the room to do what we need to do, his assessment on me. And come to find out, after he assessed what was happening here, it wasn't my shoulder or back to begin with. It was my pec. So he did some massage on my pec, and he put this ANF, these little discs. So basically, before I get into that, ANF therapy is amino neurofrequency. It's non-invasive, and it pretty much addresses the root of your problem that's causing pain and everything like that. So he massaged my pec a little bit. He put the gun to my pec a little bit. Then he put these 2 discs on where the pain was. He asked me what pain it was. I told him the number that I thought it was. And then he went to the back. Now he hit the spot right where the major pain was, which was like a 9. And he put one of those discs on the back, 1 or 2. Then I said to him I was getting headaches. And he was like, well, that's not good. So he started on like my spine area up above, and he hit the spot where it was hurting. And I gave it like, I think a 6. And he was like, that, you shouldn't be getting a 6 where that is. So he threw on some discs there. And like I said, everywhere that I had some major pain that was significant, he put some of the discs on me. Now, mind you, this is a 30-minute session. He put them on the first like 5 minutes I was in there. I swear to Jesus, within 5 minutes, the pain that was like a 9 went down to like a 6. And I could turn my head almost like a little more without pain than I was when I was just like living my life. So I was like, okay, all right, we'll deal with this. So then I was telling him about, I had some like tendonitis shit in this arm. And then I told him about my IT band that was having an issue. And I told him how I went to massage therapists, I went to the chiropractor, I went to all the people. And so he started playing around with the leg area, and come to find out, which I kind of knew, my hips and glutes are super tight. So he did some assessment on there. He threw on a few discs on my like thigh area. And then he worked on my forearm. He put a bunch of little stickers on my forearm. Now, after he did all that, he went back to my back and he asked me like how the pain was. The pain went from a 9 to like a 4 within 15 minutes with these stickers on. Now, he also told me that we leave the stickers on for 72 hours. So I did it on Tuesday. I would take them off Friday. You can shower with them, even though he joked and said I couldn't shower. But you can shower with them. Just don't scrub the areas, obviously. But you leave them on. And on Friday afternoon, I would take them off. And then he said kind of lay low of working out. He's like, you know, especially upper body and stuff like that. So I kind of gave it like a day and a half of no upper body movements or anything like that. So I went back to work after that. It's not like you have to go home and rest, because you can live your life with these discs on. And when I got home that night, the thing I was very curious about was I've been sleeping awful. So I think it has to do with the pain in my back, my neck, and everything like that. So that night, it can cause, he said, to some like detoxing and fatigue, which I was like kind of tired. I mean, I'm always tired. Let's be serious. I could sleep for like 18 hours a day if I really wanted to. But no, when I got home, I was like a little more groggy than usual. So I took my nightly stuff. I take I take some Nutricost magnesium, extra strength. I was doing melatonin, but I realized the magnesium helps me, like I talked to you about in the other video. It helps me sleep even better. So I took some of those. I did not take any like pain relief, any ibuprofen or anything like that. And I slept pretty damn good. I'm not going to say I slept like 100% better, because I think my anxiety kept waking me up a little bit through the night, because I was wondering if it was working or if I was going to wake up in pain. But for the most part, I was sleeping like shit. Like from 1 to 10, my sleep was like a 2. That night I slept probably like a 6. It was decent. I woke up in the morning with less pain. I didn't wake up and I had to take 10 minutes to get out of bed. Like, I woke up, my neck wasn't like really hurting. I could turn my neck. It was kind of good. So I was like, these fucking discs are like magic. But I didn't want to already state that and be like, in 2 days it would be shit again. So I went to work the next day. I actually the next day did a back workout. Honestly, I think I should have waited like another day, because not that there was any pain. It was just fatigue set in really quick. And I could feel like my muscles were tired, but no pain. Like, I could still move my neck and everything like that. It was like a soreness almost. That next night, fell asleep, woke up. I mean, I slept even better that night. And when I woke up the next day, which was the the Thursday. Sorry, I'm getting my times all messed up. When I woke up that day, I slept even better the night before, and I also had less pain the next day. So, I did a lower body workout on Thursday, and then Friday when I woke up, I slept again really great. When I woke up on Friday, I was going to take the stickers, the discs, off around 4 o'clock. I woke up, I had a little soreness, like when I turned my head. I could feel it being sore, not a tightness, not a pain, but it was just like still sore. And I was like, okay, but it wasn't anything like it was before. After I worked on Friday, I took them off, and today I went, this is Saturday morning, I went, did a leg workout. I'm sleeping better. No headaches. I have not had a headache since these discs are on me. My movement is better. Like I said, there's still a little soreness. But overall, he did say to me, some people need 1 treatment, some people need a ton of treatment, like 5 or 6, depending on what the issue is. I'm going to give it through the weekend and next week, see how this is, see how, if anything tightens up when I get back to actually lifting. I'm going to probably book another appointment with him to get to the root of what's happening in my leg area. But I'm hoping this, I might do one more treatment with him too, just for this, because I can still feel a soreness. But I am going to reach out to him to ask him, like, if this is normal, if it should still be sore. Mind you, I let this go since the beginning of this year, so I'm sure all the damage I did. But what he pretty much said to me was, it's a lot of inflammation. Once you get the inflammation down, the pain goes away. And let me just tell you, I am like blown away, because for months, like I said, I spent money on massages, although massages are great and I'm going to continue. And just so you know, Fahaven Wellness also has a guy named Alex who does massages. I guess he's really good at trigger point massages. I do want to try him out, although I love my girl Elise over at Fisher Wellness. But I am going to try him out since he's like a hop, skip, and a jump away. And then also over at Haven Wellness. My goodness, I can't speak. They have a girl, Anna, who does EFT tapping. It's emotional freedom technique. And I guess she deals with like a lot of trauma people, depression, anxiety, stuff like that. That is something that I'm very interested in. I want to learn a little bit more about it. It is pretty pricey, so I want to know exactly if it was something that could benefit me, because as you guys know, if you know me, I do deal with depression. I do deal with confidence and stuff like that. And if that's some sort of trauma that can be worked out through this, I think it's great. Everything there is like holistic. I am your holistic girl. I really hate taking medicine. If I can do it, you know, naturally, that's my jam. So, but overall, I just wanted to reach out and tell you guys about this. I don't know if you've heard about it. I guess he's been around. He worked with Tom Crabb. If you guys are in this community in the Massachusetts area, you know Tom Crabb is the shit for chiropractic, especially sports injuries and stuff like that. But Brian did work with him for a while and then started his own little business. So I'm like blown away. There's like, I keep telling friends, like, it works. And they kind of joke with me about, oh, stickers work. I don't know. Like, proof's in the pudding. Like, I feel, I'm not going to say 110% better, but like, I feel 90% better. And like I said, there's like no pain. I don't feel when I like touch my back where that knot was. I don't feel the knot. So I think the inflammation went down. But overall, A++. But there is a podcast that Brian just did. The name of the podcast, hold on, I wrote it somewhere. Where is it? Simple Healthy Life podcast on Spotify. He just did a interview with them, explains everything he did, his background, what he's doing for Haven Wellness. I just think it's amazing. And if anyone's having any issues, any inflammation they think, or soreness or pain, try this out. I mean, it might not work for every single person, but from the reviews I've read, and from different stuff he was saying in the office when I was there, he can help a lot of fucking people, and he has helped a lot of people, and I just think it's really great. I don't know. I think I just found the magic land, I think. And it's 2 seconds from my house. So, the main storyline, the goal, the everything is, even if you're young, I wish I listened when I was younger about recovery, about doing all the things, getting sleep. If you guys aren't getting adequate, good sleep, it's going to fuck up everything. It's going to, overall life, your day-to-day shit. Or if you're really looking to transform your body in the gym, and if you just want to stay like healthy and fit and keep lifting, sleeping is like the main like magical pill. You don't have to buy all these supplements. If you get adequate sleep, you work out like a normal human being without trying to push tons of weight. You have a good program to your workout routine. You're eating healthy, whole foods. And like I always tell people, to keep muscle on your body, you need your protein. So you need to get at least your body weight goal in protein every single day. Not every other day, not once in a great while, or, you know, during the week you're amazing and then the weekend you fall off. You have to stay consistent with that. I've seen a lot of people with major injuries, and doctors have told them that without having the muscle that they did on them, they could have really hurt themselves. And I believe in that 100%. So like your programming at the gym, don't make believe you're Hercules. Like, who gives a fuck? No one cares if you're lifting 20 pounds or like 200 pounds. No one cares. And usually this is just a gym vent right now. But usually when I go to the gym, I'm not saying I know everything. I'm not saying my form is always A plus, and I'm not saying I do every single exercise that is good for me, but I walk into the gym sometimes and I see people doing things, or their form or their range of motion is just pure shit. Honestly, if you're doing like stuff and you're not really focusing or getting the form down, or like pushing weight and you're moving your whole body instead of like targeting that one muscle, you're really wasting your time. And if you're not getting the solid sleep and your food, your diet, your eating habits on point, the gym is kind of useless. Not useless, but like you're putting all this work in, and if the other pieces of the puzzle don't fit, you're not really getting the full advantage of what physical exercise can do for you. And recovery, and I put sleep in recovery, but like I know a lot of people can't afford doing a lot of things like massages or stretching or, you know, this therapy and stuff like that. But overall, if you're in massive pain, go see Brian, because he can totally help you out. And if you can get some sort of massage, and even if it's once every 2 months, I mean, it's better to get a little bit more. But overall, just helping your recovery in your body is going to help you in the long run. And the other number one point is always listen to your body. I always thought, if I don't go to the gym every day, or I don't, you know, go when my body's like aching, that means, oh, I'm going to lose everything that like I worked for. And honestly, the last like 6 months or so, I've been listening to my body. And if it's a day I'm supposed to go train and my body's like, you better just rest, I'm listening to it. I'm resting. Mentally, is it fucking with me? Yeah. I'm like, oh, this sucks and that sucks. But on the whole, like when my leg hurt, like when I was fucked up from my IT band, I took 2 weeks off of lifting, like doing lower body. And the funniest thing is I went to go do a photo shoot after the 2 weeks I didn't train. And actually it was Jen who was like, Jesus Christ, your glutes. And I hadn't touched them in like 2 weeks, but resting it, I think, and fueling it with good food, I realized taking 2 weeks off is not going to make you like lose what you trained for if you do it correctly and safely. And rest is really good for your body too. So it's a balance, people, a balance. But this is my little rant. I kind of ranted for longer than I thought, but I just wanted to give a big massive plug out to Brian. Thank you for helping me. Thanks to Google for actually throwing them into my face. And check out For Haven Wellness. I'll put all their links on the bottom. And if you guys have any questions or want to reach out to me about the experience, hit me up on my Instagram, hit me up in comments below, or hit up Brian right through the For Haven Wellness website. He answers emails and all that good stuff. Listen to the Simple Healthy Life podcast. Link, like I said, is down below. And I will see you guys very, very soon. And try to enjoy this lovely rainy Saturday. Peace.